going to go ahead and get started, everyone, so that we can have plenty of time for our presentation. And so I'm going to start out by reading our mission statement. WiVLA's mission is to provide an inspiring forum for women to explore and advance their creative development, to promote their work in the marketplace, and to infuse the community with their spirit of cooperation and invention. Okay, I don't think we have any new members with us tonight. I'm not seeing any.
We do.
We
We
do?
oh,
Okay.
on June 7th, right after she came by my studio, and that's Anna Elisa,
Oh, okay. Okay.
sponsor as well. So Anna, you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yes, my name's Annalisa Cazares, and my business is called Sentiments by Annalisa. The photography that I do, it's not typical photography where you have people come to your studio and pose. It's more from all my travels that I've done so far, like in Egypt. My husband's from Egypt, so we've traveled there a lot. I have two of my pieces at the Harris County Jewelry exhibition. And then I also have some other at some businesses that they have on display for me. So I travel quite a lot. We've been to a lot of different places in Mexico and in Europe, specifically in Italy. So the way I do my photography is more the way I catch the light. I try to have people not look at me, but sometimes they see me. So I try to catch people in their natural state as far as also animals and plants, anything with nature. My typical type of art is more like a spiritual type of art. I feel like everything has light, so I try to catch the light that's in everything that I see that I like. And then I have been doing a thing with the frames that it's an art piece as far as also of the picture. So it's not just a holding place of the photograph. And it's been funny because like some people will look at my photos and they think I painted them. A lot of times lately my hand's been hurting and they're like, "Oh, it's probably from all the painting you're doing." And I'm like, "Those aren't paintings, those are photographs." So I think that's really interesting because I never really thought of my photographs and I don't use any editing software. Like I was telling Melody, if anything, I just maybe make it a little brighter if someone's face looks dark, but I don't use Adobe. I know how to use it. I was yearbook editor for my high school. That's anyway. So long story short, I've always loved this kind of work. My background is mostly in accounting and finance, but I got my master's, worked in oil and gas and law and technology and all that. But when I went through two cancers and survived, I think I found that art is something that I truly enjoy more than the numbers, even though I'm good at that as well. So now I'm gonna, put more dedication towards that and be at an art studio. I'm still in the process of deciding which place I want to be at. But it is something that I'm gonna grow more and do. I've been doing most of my work in my house, and I don't like that because my entire like third floor is full of stuff, and my house has never been this cluttered. So I need a space for my dedicated art studio, and that's where I'm at now. It's my phase of that, and I'm excited. I believe in myself more than anybody. So I'm excited that I got into this exhibition, a group exhibition, and I'm also doing that People's Artist. And I'm a firm advocate and believer in like supporting other artists in any art that we do, just because it takes a lot of courage to do it. So yeah, I'm excited.
Welcome. We're so glad to have you here, and I was so pleased to see you join. I got your email. I know that there's still one more thing I need to do for you.
Yeah, I got my website up and running now.
Yeah.
Had a
Thanks.
Okay, great. And um, I don't know if I see anyone else that's new. I don't know if anyone is here for the first time since they joined. Um, so if you are, wave, send up a flare. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's hear from some of our board members about what's going on. Alyssa, why don't you tell us what's coming up for us?
Sure thing. Next up, our July member meeting on July 21st will be Diana Clark, who does a series of YouTube videos called Small Art Talk, and where she has conversations with artists. She's interviewed a number of members of WiVLA, and she's been a delight to work with so far. So I'm very much looking forward to meeting her in the Zoom room, as I so often do. Otherwise, we have some upcoming events. In August, there's a studio and exhibit tour with Julie Howard at the in Sugarland on August 9th.
Okay.
So she'll do a private tour for WiVLA of her current show, and then everyone will head out to dinner afterwards to continue the conversation. And then on August 22nd, we'll have an ekphrastic poetry writing workshop with Catherine McDaniel. That is part of the Wild exhibit. So the artwork and possibly the poetry and the written work in Wild will inspire folks in that workshop. And then finally, in September, we have our weekend-long retreat. And once the presentations are done, I will be ready to draw names for our scholarship winners. So they'll be announced tonight, and spaces are increasingly limited. So as I always say, see the calendar, and when our presentation's done, I will draw the winners.
How exciting. Yay. All right. Thank you, Alyssa. Let's move on to Denise, and she can let us know what's going on with our literary folks.
On Saturday, the 27th, we have our book club meeting. We have a monthly book club the last Saturday of every month until we get to the holiday season, and then you really need to check the calendar. But we are going to be discussing The Hope Keeper. So you're welcome to join us even if you don't have time to get the book. You can kind of look online and ask it what's it about, or just show up. Yeah, we have fun talking about it, and we just enjoy spending time together. So come out and join us. All the information is on the WiVLA calendar for the location and times. It's early afternoon on June 27th. And then the anthology submission period is open until end of July. The prospectus is out on the WiVLA website. So check it out. We are looking for cover art. We had a gorgeous cover for our last anthology last year, which you can find on Amazon. And we have extended our categories for the literary side. For poetry, we have short and long fiction, short and long nonfiction. And when I say short, I mean flash. And then we've extended to short stories this year. So please be working on your submissions. The prospectus is there, the form for submission, there is a fee, but WiVLA members get a discount. So check out all that information. We'd love to have you be part of this. And it's a blind judging by our WiVLA, some of our dedicated literary WiVLA members. So you'd be surprised who gets in. Everybody has a fair chance. So we'd love to see your
deadline?
pieces. July 31st.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And I think that's it. Thanks.
That's a lot. All right, let's move on to visual. Deborah, can you give us an update?
Yes. All the literary and the visual work needs to be uploaded by the 23rd of June. We need the time so we can print the work that goes onto the wall, the literary part, and can start figuring out the placement for the show. We had it's kind of a mixed bag problem this time in that we had so many entries. For the
Oh.
very first time, we had over the number of entries we could actually put into the space. So we need to start looking for a larger space
For the next time.
for the next time. I think I see a hand. Everything's a blur, you guys.
I'm sorry,
about that.
it's me needing to ask a question. I've gone through the page and I can't figure out how I'm supposed to submit my work. I apologize.
Let us get with you after.
Yeah, we have a link. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if anybody else was having the problem
Yeah.
too, so.
And Gladys Bullock, I submitted my work on Saturday last week, and I wanted to make sure that the work is the one that's dated June the 13th, not the one that was on the 12th, because I did a last minute edit. Have you received that? Because I asked whoever I sent it to. Did anybody get it? And because I was wanting to be reached out to by either an email confirming the receipt or a phone call, and neither one of those things have come through. I want to make sure that because I want to make sure it's been received by somebody.
You sent it by email. Kat McDaniels is going to send you a link because we need you to submit your work through that link so that it flows through the process with everybody else's. So
Okay.
Kat said she'd reach out to you, and Synchronicity just launched her new edition
Right.
last night. So she's probably going to get to you pretty quickly here.
Okay,
So-
thank you.
Yeah. So just submit whatever's the most recent edition through the link that she gives you, and you'll be all set.
So I can resubmit what I bought. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's going to do this, Kat?
No, Catherine McDaniel.
Okay, she's going to be reaching out to me. Okay, Catherine McDaniel.
Yes, we can see this via email. It's all got to go through the website.
I see that Regina had a question here
Okay.
about is one person submitting for both?
No. Each
Yeah.
person
Each person can submit their own.
work.
Yeah. I had a question about the submission date. For some reason, I thought I heard you say the 25th, and I thought it was the
Sure.
23rd.
No, the 23rd.
Okay.
I thought it was the 24th. That's what I have written down. I thought I read that on the.
No.
I also thought it was the 24th.
I thought it was the 24th also.
Oh, no.
The 23rd was to pay, and then the 24th was to submit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what's in the email.
Do you want to change that or?
No.
I can change it. I mean, it's not like, I mean, anything after the 24th may not get into the catalog. That's the deal. That the that it is that way so that the catalog production can start.
Right.
So I'm sorry to interrupt, but I also was having trouble submitting the artwork, couldn't figure out how to do it. So there's a link on the website, is that correct?
Everybody who entered that said they were going to participate was sent email on how to submit.
All right.
And I just found the email. I think it was like sent on June 2nd, I think.
I think that's correct.
Yeah. So I found the link, but whoever needs to look, it's in your email on June
Okay.
2nd.
And it's from Catherine McDaniel.
Yes.
And it's from Catherine okay. I'll need to look at it because I
And
was looking.
we did not put it on the website because then we would have a lot of different people contacting us that have not been actually a part of Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great, Abby.
Okay.
Question?
Yes, Miss Joe.
Question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, but so another wild thing. We have the t-shirts.
Oh, right. Yes. Do you have yours on?
No, I don't have.
Oh, you don't have it yet.
We haven't gotten them yet. But they're
When-
gorgeous.
When will they arrive? Do we know?
They send them out in a batch.
Yeah, but you can still purchase them online.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I do have one thing that's unrelated to anything that's been discussed so far. December is almost here.
Really?
There's a chill in the air. The holiday party, I'll get it on the calendar, is set at Sawyer Yard at Silver Street for December 6th.
Okay.
And the time?
Afternoon.
It's a Sunday.
Afternoon.
It's an afternoon Sunday.
Yeah.
It's usually 2 to 5. I imagine it'll be that time this year too.
That's good. Mhm.
Okay. Any other announcements that we need to pay attention to here? If not, we're going to move on to our presentation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over to Alyssa. Looks like she's frozen.
Oh, she's moving around.
Oh, oh no, I don't want to be frozen.
You have to sing that song.
I will not do that. But I will be brief with my introduction of our amazing panel this evening. It's my thrill to be able to even make this introduction tonight. I've been very excited to let these ladies talk about their hard work on the WiVLA mosaic in Smither Park. And here we are. Also, I'm going to make a brief reminder or announcement that we have a WiVLA field trip scheduled in November to go out and see the mosaic in person with these wonderful ladies. Bring a picnic lunch. It should be lovely. With that, I will pass things over to Sally Worthington, Anne Mabry, Deborah Horowitz, who I don't think has joined us.
Yes, she has.
And oh, fabulous. There you are. Thank you for waving, Deborah. And Jean King. Ladies, take it away.
Okay, can everyone please mute their Zoom except for me and Sally and Anne and Deb? Is that possible? Okay, and
Okay.
All right.
Shall I start at the beginning? All right, we can
hold on, let me get this up.
All right. We'll try and coordinate this together, Jean.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah. It did work very well this afternoon, so I hope it's going to work today.
Okay. Let's see if I'm there yet. Not quite. Okay, is it a black screen now?
Yeah, so
it's black.
Good. Okay. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Well, a quick history of those who don't know about the Smither Park and the famous memory wall. It was envisioned by Stephanie Smither in memory of her husband, John. They were dedicated collectors of outsider art, and you may have seen the collection entitled As Essential as Dreams show at the Menil. I think it was in 2016. Fabulous show of outsider art. She and Dan Phillips, who I understand was known as the apostle of sustainable housing, they conceived a 40-foot memory wall, and this was divided into sections by a concrete ribbon, where artists were created anything they liked using found and funky objects in a 3D format. The build started in 2011, and as well as the wall, there is a pavilion, some swings, a band shell, all covered with mosaic art, and they have a lot of fun things going on. You can find all about it on the Orange Show website. Anyone can participate in this. You submit a design to the Orange Show, and that's the umbrella organization. It oversees the art car parade, the beer can house, and the original Orange Show structure. And when I was on the WiVLA board in, I think it's 2022, I thought it would be a good idea to commemorate the upcoming 20th anniversary by having a space dedicated to the artists and writers of WiVLA. Well, that anniversary was 2024, but we finally finished it, so maybe we can celebrate the 25th, whatever that is. So We'll take whatever anniversary is coming up, and we'll dedicate this to it, right? All right. And here's some phrases that come to mind when discussing this project. Number one rule: never come up with a new idea unless you are prepared to do the work yourself. This is my motto from now on, because this was definitely a case with the mosaic. I just assumed that there would be enough experienced mosaic artists in WiVLA who would take it on after my suggestion, but no such luck. The number two: if we knew then what we know now, who expected it would take us 3+ years? And the other phrase is blind leading the blind. I was certainly a novice, and here I was, the project director, pretending to know what I was doing. Okay, so this is one of the inspirations. It's a painting by Millet, pre-Raphaelite. It's called The Bridesmaid, and the design was, I thought of her as the muse of art and literature. And the pre-Raphaelite women have always been very muse-like, I think, if you know about their paintings. This was the original design, which I sent to the Orange Show board. And
Hey,
okay, way back. I don't know if you can recognize yourself. I think that's Melody in the mask. And there's Gretchen and Natalie Tardif. We went along to have a look at the site, which we'd been allotted. And there it was. We had to demolish it. That is the word for it. I mean, I don't know what happened. The people might have moved away, got fed up with it, but we were left with this. And yeah, so I think Gretchen, Melody, and I, we tried hammer and chisel, but that didn't work. So we knew we needed men with power tools. And that's my guy, Keith, and a visitor from Holland, came all the way from Holland with his power tools to help us. So that was the start, and it took a very long time to get that off. It was really tough stuff. Okay, and this is the drawing, which was, I think that's what Michelangelo used. You pounce it, you know, the design against it, and then it was traced. And then we would go to our workshop, which was my kitchen. And there we go. I had to clean it up every night and put it away. I was getting a bit fed up with that. And I think we have the next one is a picture which, oh no, there we go. Melody and Gretchen, I set them to work tracing it and cutting out. This is Kurdi board, which is a waterproof membrane, and it's used behind shower tiles. So we were going to do it all at home. And this is Sharon. She's an expert mosaic artist. She's done some wonderful things on the wall and helped us, you know, tell us how to do, what to do, what we shouldn't be doing. So we're very grateful to her.
she was our mentor. She's an expert.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very patient.
Very.
Yes.
Okay, we first started on the quill. This is our experiment in doing this. We learned how to cut tiles and to shape, glue, and grout. And then we moved into bigger premises. My dining room.
And you can see on the shelves, we've got jars of tiles. So we did really take over the room.
Yeah, yeah. We'll show you the workshop later, but they provide the tile, most of the tiles. Ooh, what's happening?
Where'd that next picture go?
Ah, da-da, yeah. Me with the start of one of the pencils. And I look very pleased with myself. And here we are. Jean, we moved into my garage, and Jean, who's got every tool an artist could desire, she worked on cutting and grinding the tools, and she also lent her wet saw, which gave us a good soaking whenever we worked it. That's a fun tool, actually.
And I took a hammer to a lot of tiles.
Oh
So
yeah.
that was much faster
That
than
was,
cutting them.
yeah. And I've got my note here for this photograph is Jean on grinder, and I really and I suddenly realized that might be misinterpreted. So
yeah.
So anyway,
I haven't ever been on Grinder, I promise.
Okay, back to the dining room. There's Anne with the glue gun, gluing my fingers together, it looks like. And there's Deborah very carefully choosing something. So you can see us working on the Cody board, and we're working on the face and the torso.
Getting ahead of myself. Okay, so there's Deb and Sally with the face, the beginnings of it. And then
It's been fun. It's fun. It's going to be fun to see it all come together.
We look as though we know what we're doing, but we did learn. We learned on the way. And this is sometime afterwards. You can see we've done the feather, a couple of pencils, and the ink pot. And Her Majesty is ready to be tiled. I think what's underneath there, it's foam, what do you call them? Those
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles, yes.
Yeah, and then there's some of that, what do you call it? That plaster cloth.
Yes.
Over there, yeah, to sort of strengthen it up, yeah. So that was that. And we went out and we had to make sure it fitted in the space. It's a very irregular space, so we worked it out. And Keith came with me to, he's handyman for the job and technical director. And he drilled holes into the wall and made some special bolts for it. You can see there we left big holes because it was very heavy once it's got the all the tiles on. And there we go. We're trying it out again. I can't remember how many times we went out there, making sure it did fit, because I was having nightmares about it, waking up and thinking it wasn't going to fit. But there we go. We're making progress now. And then we put a layer of thin set, and then we glue these fiddly little tiles. It was a very finicky thing to do. And I promised myself if I ever am stupid enough to do a big mosaic again, I'm going to use the biggest tiles possible. Because working with little ones is very time consuming and fiddly. But yes. I think it was successful. I'm glad we chose those tiles. They were rather beautiful colors, I think.
And I was in charge of cutting up little tiles so they would fit specific spaces.
Yeah. Jean was the snipper.
Yes.
Yes.
The snipper and the grinder.
And then the grinder.
I definitely had the easiest job of matching colors.
Yeah, there were some beautiful colors. And there she in all her pre-Raphaelite hair glory. And we found these lovely golden tiles, and also these little ones that go around the edge there, which when the sun starts to set, because we're on the west side, it really looks quite nice. And
there's another fitting.
Yeah, we just to make sure that we're going to fit everything in. And things have changed as we've gone along. Oh, this is our beautiful ink pot. I think Sharon gave me tiles which we cut up, and they're glorious color. But this ball on the top, we waited till the last minute, but when everything else was on, to install this because it juts out quite a bit, and we wouldn't be able to get to anything else. And some villain went and prized it off, that ball. And we were very upset. They're going to do, there has been some vandalism at the park, unfortunately, and they're trying to work out how to prevent it. But it's free and it's open, so what can you do? But we did put up a replacement, but it's not as nice as that. And here is our lovely warehouse. this is only just part of it. And this is all the china. You can have if you want, everybody wants a tea set or a table for 12, come along and you might find something. All donated. And a lot of firms have donated their commercial tiles at all as well. And they're all over here. And there were some very odd things indeed. And
Well, then Dixie Friend Gay had given all that smalty.
well,
which
I
is
think it was somebody told me it wasn't her in the end. It was somebody
no,
else.
it was that was
It
the
was
thing that
her?
they took down from the airport. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected. I was told something else. So, and they've reorganized this so many times and such hard work because they realize that they can't just use any ordinary china. It has to be porcelain because it's hard fired. And that's what will stand up to, you know, Houston's weather and freezing. So they have to be very careful about that. And no rubber and no, what's the other stuff? Plastic. And this is our working space. We used to get this out and wheel it out in wheelbarrows and set it up.
And Max's stroller.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah, yeah.
Max helped with his stroller,
Yeah, Max in his stroller.
his chariot.
And one of the unfortunate things that we are next door to a very beautiful mosaic because and it's beautifully done. And I think she's a professional. And I don't know if anybody knows the flower man. He's deceased now, but he used to be around I don't know which ward it is. Is it the 3rd ward, 4th ward?
I think it was 3rd ward.
Yeah, yeah. He was such a charm and delightful. He took us into his house once and he had all these little ornaments around and he was a very happy guy and used to ride his bicycle. He was in the art car parade, I think, a lot of times. And his bicycle was decorated with flowers. Anyway, that's beautiful. And I think it puts us to shame, but never mind.
I don't think it puts us to
Stop
shame.
it, Sally. Stop it.
Well, anyway, now where am I now?
Okay, so we're in the park and then
Yeah.
there they are.
Okay, yeah, there we go. We're putting thin set
Thin
up.
set.
It's very, very, very mucky job. We
Mhm.
also had to sort of redo this ribbon that they left behind. We'll do some of the finishing work later. Okay, and we've seen, yeah, and then we go. That was the first time that is officially put up there and screwed in. And we're all very happy about that. And she didn't fall off, so that was good. That was a good start.
And although I did grinder and I did snip things, I did not screw things.
And that's how dedicated we are. We can't take the heat, but we could take the rain.
And the cold.
And the cold, yeah. So that's Anne and I. I don't know what, yeah, we're putting on tiles. And there we go. Me looking very pleased with everything. And you can see that at the bottom there, we started to put the scroll on. And that's Anne, she's grouting, which is a horrible, messy job. But but it keeps everything in place, so it's worth doing. And there
There's
we
the
are.
finished product.
Yay.
You can see
Yay.
that being replaced on the you know, the new, it's not as nice as the old one, but it's there. And we had to redo that whole side of that book with the muse written on because somebody must have kicked it. So that had to be redone.
Mhm.
But it's going to be constant maintenance there. But I mean, people enjoy that. And they've got a team of people who will go out and help. So it's always fun to do, even if you don't want to do a full mosaic.
Yeah, you can come out and help us repair ours if anybody does anything to it again.
And they do give mosaic classes there. So just look on their website and you come away with a big tile with a mosaic and you can snip and cut and grout.
The one thing they probably can't do any damage to is that quill because it has a piece of rebar down through it. So
Oh, yeah.
if they decide to take that with them, it'll take some work.
And that scroll we reinforced the hell out of that, and that was Keith as well doing the heavy lifting. And then we, he made specials, big rebar screws, and we thin set it, which is a combination of grout and an adhesive. And when it sets, it's really tough. So hopefully that'll stay on. And there we are. And that's Mr. Max, who was our super.
He's the the mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually in charge. He told everyone what to do.
And we did get Sneak WiVLA in because we were told not to have any text because they don't want people advertising or whatever. So though we stuck that in at the bottom. I think it looks as though it's still got to be grouted, but that means you have to get on your stomach and do it. And that was the problem, doing stuff at the bottom. So.
Well, and poor Anne was the one that seemed to do most of that.
Yes, I did not include those pictures. The ones with people lying on the ground.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. Oh my goodness.
I said no back views, please, as we had to do a lot of bending and kneeling.
So WiVLA managed to get in there because it's not a word, it's an acronym.
Acronym, exactly.
So if anybody objects to it, that's what we're telling them. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
So that's it. If you have any questions, there's one more. Look at him. This is one of the early installations, which anybody can come and have their picture taken on sitting on the throne. It's a beautiful piece, and there he is, the boss.
Max is declaring that it's all good and it's all done.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. And
okay, we have questions.
Fabulous.
Is this complete, or we still need tile at the top of the head? Well, the top of the head. Do you mean the gold surround, or? Okay, well, that goes completely up to the ribbon, but we have to do things on the ribbon.
Yeah.
I think we're going to wait till cooler weather in the fall. There's some grouting we have to do, but it's really unbearable in the summer. And I've had a lot of hip trouble doing this, so I'm just waiting for cooler weather. But there are people who go out all through the summer every Saturday, and they have done some wonderful stuff. And so if you want to see some experts at work, go on a Saturday.
Yes, and those people are much braver than us in the heat, because there are people that are out there all day in the summer, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and they're younger than we are.
Yes.
Well, some of them not so.
And more flexible.
And more flexible.
Okay. But we're getting a lot of traction out there now because people have put us on, what is it, Instagram, Facebook, and they take, of course, the influencers come and take photos of themselves in front of the structures. So I think we're on a lot of websites. And I think we're on Things to Do free in Houston. So we get quite a few people and families out there.
It's amazing, you guys. I mean, I was there at the beginning, but petered out early in the process. Y'all have done amazing.
It's good to hear that. It was thank you.
Thank you.
There were people who said they wanted to help. Some of them weren't able to, but then once we got our wonderful team of 4, that worked well, and that was a good number.
Yeah.
And I think we've all bonded over this.
Yes.
I just find it interesting that it's 3+ years, and it didn't feel that long. So
well, sometimes it did.
Well, yeah. Well, when you go stop and think back that way, but looking at the finished product, it's like, oh, look what we did.
Yeah, yeah. There are still some things that say we have to do a bit of grouting and a little bit of repair, but we'll wait for the more glorious weather. But it's such a fun place to go to, and they have some great events though. And we went to a picnic they had to celebrate all the mosaic artists. What is it, 3 weeks ago? And they showed us the plans they have for the Orange Show. Whether it'll ever be built in our lifetime is questionable, but they've got a model of the building, and it's going to go, I don't know how many acres they have, but they're going to have, what are they going to have, Jean?
They're going to have
Oh, there should be a classroom for teaching mosaics, and there's going to be, of course, the warehouse, and then they were talking about having a event area, which right now that's the big, what do you call that thing?
The band
Pavilion.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But the big news is the
thing I
art
liked
car
best was the
museum.
giant orange.
Sorry, what do you say, Anne?
I said the big news is the art car museum is coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're building
going to incorporate that. Yeah.
quite the spectacular structure for the art car museum. So it is not dead in the water as I feared.
Yeah.
But
yes, so that's the first thing they're talking about building, I think.
Yes, but there's going to be the giant orange O that you'll be able to see from the Grill Freeway. It's like huge. So, and it's going to be lit up according to their little drawings. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
It was huge. The giant O.
And the Orange Show is in the purview of Marilyn Oshman. I forgot to mention her. I don't know if people have heard of her, but she started the Orange Show and she was instrumental with the art car parade. But she passed on, I think it was about two years ago. And it's her children who are now director, and I can't remember their names now, but
she was the backer of the Orange Show. I'm trying to think who knows the name of the gentleman that started it.
It was Andy. Andy is her son, and
no, there was a man who started it. I was at the U of H in what year was that? 78. And he was building it then, the Orange Show itself, not Smither Park. And he was selling the little whirly gigs that he had made. And you could buy them. They were like $25 a piece. And I have to kick myself now for not having acquired one.
Yeah, who knows about the story of the Orange Show and what that is?
Jean, are you talking about Jeff McKissick?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, the retired postman.
Yeah,
and
Jeff McKissick.
Yeah, that's it.
The artist behind the Orange Show.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. And back during the day, back in the 80s, you could go and sign on and be part of the every year restoration of it, because you have to go in and since it's metal and painted a lot of the parts of it, it has to be scraped down and then it has to be repainted. So I did that for a couple of years, and I have a picture of my son doing it when he was about 5 years old. He was allowed to take a paintbrush to some things. So that was good.
Well, it needs so much work because apparently he didn't put proper foundations on it. So
he just built it.
Yeah.
He had a good time.
Yeah, he had a good time, but it's going to take a lot of restoration work. But it's nice that they're determined to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alyssa, her question.
Right. Yes. Thank you. I'm wondering if folks want to help and volunteer to assist with repairs. Number one, do they need to have any experience whatsoever in mosaics or mosaic work?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Go to the Orange Show website, and then you get a link. Then you can click on Smither Park, and it'll tell you they have Saturday workshops for sort of making the mosaic, and you get the fundamentals.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And the second part of the question is not a question. The next time you all plan to go out and make repairs or do more work, let me know, and I'm happy to let the WiVLA community know to see if anybody else would be interested in helping.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome.
That's good to know. Yeah, we'll send out SOSs. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to thank all my team while they're there. They were wonderful. Was it blind leading the blind? But it was
And
Well,
we
thank
want
you,
to thank
Sally.
her for coming up with the idea.
we
Right.
did it. We still haven't had the champagne celebration, have we? We need-
No,
Well,
That's in
no.
November.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that in November.
Oh yeah, I can round up a bottle or two of champagne for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want to thank Keith, who's not here. We thought about putting him in drag and sneaking him in, but yeah, because we would not have gotten it on that wall without him. There's no way.
Right.
So
Right.
he was a huge part of this, and he advised us all along the way on structural issues and all kinds of things. So shout out to
we were happily making it all in my house and thinking, okay, it'll just go on the wall,
Right.
No problem. But of course,
So
yeah.
we're declaring Keith an honorary woman in the visual and literary arts.
Well, Keith is absolutely invited to the November event. That I will have champagne for him.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'll see some wonderful other works too. I mean, it's stunning what these guys do, really.
And if you are interested in doing a panel, if you were that brave, the back wall, the other side of this wall that we are working on is there are still spaces that are open. So you can submit a project and
they're virgin wall. You don't have to get,
yes.
you don't have to
Nothing,
dismantle
you
it,
don't
yeah.
have to take stuff off of it.
Yeah.
And you can spend the next 3 years. Okay.
I just want to qualify that it was 3 years of Tuesday mornings, so
Yeah.
And we had lives and we went away.
Right.
I mean, for several weeks. It wasn't
happened,
continuous.
but I don't want you to picture us toiling away 8 hours a day in the 7 days
I
a
want
week
them to
for 3
picture
years.
that. I want them to think we were doing it every day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, I had the whip out, right? Yeah.
And at least 25% of that time we were laughing or cussing
or drinking coffee
or
and eating cookies. Deb is a really good baker. And so is Sally.
Beef coffee maker.
We still have a couple more questions. Margot, did you have a question?
I just have a comment. Sally, at the beginning of your presentation, you said something about if you have an idea like that, just sort of forget about it. But I hope you have changed that idea, because I just think this is so beautiful, and it is such a wonderful gift to WiVLA. It's stunning. I really don't have the words to express
thank you.
how grateful I am for this. This is just fantastic. You all did such a wonderful job, and thank you for leading the way, Sally. It was just fantastic. It is fantastic.
And Smither Park, when you're there, they have QR codes up, so you can actually go around and find out about the individual pieces and who did them. So we're really close to the Marilyn Oshman memory wall, which is all white, and it has a bench, and it's just like this little meditation space. It's really gorgeous.
And people have got married there. In fact, there's a couple working on a section now, and they got married in the band shell, and their piece is all about their marriage, and they're sort of duplicating the shape of the band shell. So that's going to be rather nice to see.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Lisa, did you have another question or comment?
I do. So the WiVLA mosaic replaced an existing one.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that we could be replaced at some point in the future?
Oh, no. No.
No.
They better not
So-
be.
To be replaced, you have to do something like a lot of the early mosaics. People had done things like taken old nail polish bottles that still had, color in them, and they had used those on the wall. There were things that weren't permanent because in the process of learning about it, you found out that if you put mirrors up on an exterior wall, the silvering comes off the back of them. So it goes from being really beautiful and shiny to being kind of, or if you use the wrong kind of tiles, it starts to chip when it goes from being hot to cold and wet and dry.
That's the porcelain only. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Thank you. I feel much more calm now.
No, we did everything right because Sharon told
Right.
us.
Thank
Yeah.
She
God
had
for
had the
sharing.
experience of doing a thing where it didn't work, so she told us what to do.
And a lot of them have had keys put on. Well, they've rusted,
Yes.
unfortunately, but some of them are still up there, but I don't know how long they'll be up
There
there.
was one that had lots of pieces from like cans and another one that had forks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, they ended up going away.
But I tell you, every time I visit the park, I see something I haven't noticed before. It's amazing how ingenious these artists have been. Just amazing.
Mhm.
And there is, yeah, I think that'd be very.
Joe has a question.
Oh, okay. Where?
Hi, Joe. But Joe, you're muted.
But oh,
There you go.
Now we can hear you. No, we
Joe's
can't now.
yeah, no,
Now
we
you're
can't.
muted.
You're
Unmute,
muted,
unmute, Joe.
okay.
There you go.
Okay. I just wanted to congratulate Sally on dedicating her entire kitchen table and dining. My own experience has been since my husband is in home hospice now, and I am not allowed to go to my studio. I've had to do my work, and my dining room table has turned into my art table. And also another area in the house. So kudos to you, Sally,
Who needs a dining room? I mean,
for all the preparatory work. Because I know I'm in that same situation right now. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and when you cut up tiles and when you cut up the glass tiles and all, you get these tiny shards everywhere. So she was having to go behind us and vacuum it all up when we would finish a day. So yeah.
I had to
Don't-
keep the cat out then.
Yes.
Yeah. And there was a tremendous amount of dust. But luckily I could close both doors and have it. But yeah. But it was fun.
It was a lot of
A lot of
fun.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of
It
fun.
was fun for
It was
sure.
fun. And we're still meeting because we enjoyed each other's company so much. So we're still meeting, but doing things with paper and and messing about and
No grinding.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to talk to Alyssa because we could do a workshop on Jumchi, which is what we're playing with right now.
On what?
Jumchi, and I'll tell you what it is later.
Okay.
Okay?
No.
you can never remember the name. What did Anne call it?
I
I
called
don't
it
know what Anne calls it.
chimichanga or
Jenga.
kombucha. I can't ever remember.
Okay, here's the word. It's a Korean sort of folk art done with mulberry paper.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Yes. Yes.
So
Beautiful.
we've been playing with that. I ordered a whole bunch of it, and it takes a long time to get stuff from Korea. It has to go through customs and all that stuff.
Well, I'd like to know when you're doing that. That sounds like something I'd like to do.
It's a lot of fun, and it's super easy, and it's like instant gratification.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
the nice
instant
thing about it.
gratification every now and then. It
It's
doesn't
nice
take
for
3 years.
right. It would be a nice thing for a workshop because everybody's going to walk away with something really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That day, yeah.
Well, it looks, Jean, it looks like you've volunteered to lead a workshop
There you go.
in that.
Well, it's easier than standing up and saying, I'm going to do a mosaic.
Yeah. You're dead right there. Yeah.
Well, I have to
Okay.
say, I'm not only impressed with just the sheer beauty of this thing that you created, but just sticking together for 3 years. That's a huge thing, I think. You know, that's to be commended.
Well,
A
it
3-year
helps when
project.
you're retired. I'll tell you, it helps when you're retired because so I think that was nice that we didn't have to juggle a job and we could meet on a Tuesday, and so yeah.
You had the right team at the right time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
And Sally's such a lovely host and such a good leader, and she made it so much fun for us. So, and she gave us snacks.
And coffee.
And
And
coffee.
tea.
Bribery.
And she has an incredible garden that we could escape to and sit out in. So.
And she let
Yes.
Max run around her house.
Yes, she let
even
Max
when he
make-
was bad. So,
Okay.
Any other
Sally.
questions for them? Go ahead. I think I cut somebody off. Nope. Okay.
No.
Any other, I guess we'll move on then to member announcements. Tell us what you're up to.
I am saying goodbye.
Before we forget, I would like to pull our scholarship winners
Oh, yes.
for the retreat. I decided to use my handmade felted clutch because, it only comes out for special events. And here we are. And so, not even looking. Number 1 is Gladys May Bullock.
Oh, wow. Okay. What that win?
Oh, you won a $100 scholarship to the September retreat.
Are you serious? I just won that? Well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop talking.
no, Gladys, she's
Gladys
making
May.
it up.
Let me look at my calendar. I got to see. Yeah. Oh, September. Now I have my real big calendar here. See, this is how I roll.
All right.
Let's see.
September 11th through the 13th.
Okay. I guess I'll be there.
Well, stay tuned. I will email you in the next few days, and we will figure out and get it done.
Okay, gotcha.
And our second scholarship winner is Tiffany Lewis, who is not in the room tonight. But I will contact her as well in the next couple of days. And congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm thankful. Woo, whoopee!
Margot, did you have a question?
Oh, I have an announcement for Kellyanne Ellis. The I'm going to post it right now. The Hot Poet Equinox submissions are open for the next issue, and the theme is Wander, Wander, Wonder, Wide, Wild. And there's a link for the prospectus and submission information and all that. So they're taking photographs, artwork, and poems. So there you go.
Okay.
Grab that out of the chat.
Got it.
Well, okay, I guess I'll go first. Well, after that first announcement. As was mentioned earlier, there's the Harris County Juried Exhibition up at Silver Street Studios through July 18th, and I have 2 pieces in that show, and I have a piece in the Lawndale Big Show, which is up till sometime in the nebulous future. I cannot remember the end date.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Melody, is the big show, has it started? Is it
Yeah,
up?
the reception was Friday,
Oh, okay.
so it just got started.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look. Well done. Congratulations.
Ma'am.
We have several members that are in the Women's Caucus exhibition. That's what building is that in, Melody?
Silos.
Silos, yeah. It's a beautiful exhibition if you get a chance. Stroll over there and see that.
And there are several WiVLA members in the Harris County show as well.
There are, yes. So you can make a day of it just walking around all these different exhibitions at Sawyer Yards.
Yeah, I think I put everyone's name in the calendar for the Harris County reception, that calendar date. I think I have all the WiVLA members' names who are in the show.
Okay.
You did. You did. You did
Yeah.
it, Melody.
Okay. In my mind, I've done it. Abby?
Hey there. I just wanted to say I had a piece in that show as well. I have the two falcons. Yeah, one's wearing the hood to block its vision, the other one is not. Yeah, I was really excited. Plus I loved who they put me next to. I can't remember the artist's name, but it was another little bird. I was so thrilled to see another little bird right next to mine. And one other announcement, I was just some of you all have seen the cover of Synchronicity. I'm just so delighted to have my art on the cover.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Woo woo.
Yay. Thanks all.
Jamie.
I didn't mean to raise my hand, but hold on. Won't let me wrote. I do have a piece in both the WCA show and the both the national one in Virginia at the moment and the one in the silos, and then I did get a piece into the Harris County. So.
Congratulations, Jamie.
Yeah.
Anna, did you have your hand up? Anna Lisa?
No, I think I was clapping.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She is in the Harris County show too. She mentioned that earlier.
But I am on the show. I thought you asked if I had my hand up. But yeah, I'm on I'm in the show as well. I have two pieces. One is a little girl walking away when we were like, going to a village called Fayum. And then the other one, she was basically at a gas station, and I don't know much Arabic, but she was kind of looking at us, and I think they were homeless, the family. It was her and her mom, and I didn't know what to do other than just take her picture because I felt like she didn't seem like she was seen. So taking her picture, I felt like it was a way to let her be seen. And I have another picture of her actual face, but I thought that one was more meaningful to have. And then the other one is a tenora. I keep saying tandora. My husband always corrects me, but he's like, it's not food, it's tenora. It's a dancer. And so basically in Egypt, when they have weddings, they always have belly dancers, but the woman getting married was from Spain. And she told me she was married to an Egyptian guy in Elgona, which is an island that's man-made. A lot of Europeans go there in Egypt. It's like 6 hours from Cairo. And she said, I don't want belly dancers. I don't want belly dancers taking up my spotlight. I'm the bride, and I need to have everybody looking at me. She told me like that, and I thought that was so funny. So when the Tenora dancers passed me, I have tons of pictures of the dancers, but that one really caught me because I caught it where he was mid-motion in front of me, and the lights, it's pretty cool the way the lights hit. So hopefully if you have a chance to go see it, mine's on door 3 in front of an A&M guy. He made an A&M football player with a sheep's head.
You did great.
All right. Anyone else? Okay, it looks like we're ready to adjourn for the evening, and just thanks again so much to our presenters, and an amazing project, an amazing team, amazing women. It's the kind of women we love to have in WiVLA. Thank you for representing WiVLA in such a fantastic way.
Thank you, Susan. We enjoyed it.
I'm glad you did. We enjoyed having you here with us. All right, anything else from anyone?
When do we have events in person? Because I look forward to meeting people, y'all in person.
Well, all of our board meetings are on Zoom, but we do have, you'll have to look at our calendar, and see when we do have things where we meet in person.
Yeah, the upcoming studio tour is obviously in person. The upcoming Phrastic Poetry Workshop is in person. The June Chi workshop that I'm about to schedule with Jean will be in person. So there are those opportunities on the calendar. I will say the holiday party is a fantastic way to meet a lot of these ladies in one spot. And snacks. And I just put it on the calendar, so it's real.
Okay.
Right. And of course, I think excuse me, Ms. Gladys speaking. I think I know the wild exhibit is going to be wonderful, which is August the 7th, which is coming up like in less than 2 months. There are going to be a lot of us out there. It was well attended 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was well attended, and we always have a fabulous reception with libations and people, and the energy is off the chain. And so I know that we've had great turnouts for the collaborations. Am I correct, Melody? And
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. It's something we look
I
for.
have a question. When are we going to start having the electronic flyers so I can email them or let folks know so we can start advertising and getting some, because it's like less than 2 months away. So when do we? Usually somebody creates a flyer, not electronically, and we can let folks know to come. It's a great exhibit.
Okay, thank you. That's on our to-do list now. No, really. I mean, yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff, but yeah.
I mean, because it's just 2 months away, I'm just saying. It's less than 2 months, Melody. Less,
Oh, please. I don't want to hear how close it is.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming tonight and participating.
Yes.
No pressure there, Gladys.
Because if she said, then you do it, I would go, you take your time. Just take whatever amount of time you need.
Well, if December is really close, according to Melody, 2 months is
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care, everyone. I hope we don't have that tropical storm tomorrow.
Yes.
Our
friends in the weekend.
Be safe and stay inside.
Bye, y'all.
Bye,
y'all.
Bye, y'all.